Thank you very much. See some people on the chat already. So, welcome to the world famous Sunday Surgery live stream where me, Doctor Lefthandthread, will attempt to fix some suboptimal tools for your viewing pleasure, live and exclusive on YouTube. Anyway, um, some guys already here. I'm going to go through the chat here, guys. PC Fixer first in the room. Good man. And Martin Kelly and BW's Electronic, all the usual suspects, the usual first ones. And we've got 7 people watching with 4 likes already. So hit that screen. I had my second most viewed stream last week, and I had the most likes on a live stream. So that was excellent. Thank you very much, guys, for all that. And there's the Fixer 69. Good to see you. We get a few more on here. Yes, there's Pat McMahon. If we get a few more on here now, we'll get the show on the road. There's 11's. 11's good. We'll maybe start. There is J Bubs. Good man. Good to see J Bubs. Let's have a look through what we're at here. There's Joe Titonio. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm not a very well travelled person. I just reside usually in my undisclosed location here in County Tyrone. There's Sarush. Good to see Sarush. Hope things are all right where you're living at the minute, Sarush, and all's good. Now the bells is looking good now. Camera 1, camera 2. Yeah. We'll go with it. Not bad. Anyway, we have 3 choice items with 2 of the usual colour items tonight. Right. We have a Type 1 framing nailer from Dewalt, the DCN692 that the boys having difficulty with. And we have an impact wrench. What do they call it? It's a nailer, isn't it? It's a nailer. I don't know what I called it. I don't know. I think I called it a nailer. But anyway, there's Sarah. How you doing? I'm just picking in cat cordless junk. Cat. I was always a master winker. Anyway, this impact wrench belongs to the local tire centre. Look at that there. Seen more action than Chuck Norris. This one sadly has a bigger problem. This might be one of the casualties that I can't turn around this evening, but I haven't explored it. But there's some damage to the housing here. I'll show you what I mean now. The guy that owns this is a tire centre. There's a few guys working for him, and he says that he says, "Where's the Dewalt impact wrench?" He says the one with the hole in it's over there. So this is the one with the hole in it. You see, I haven't opened this, but if the housing's broke like that, I said, "Did you drop it?" And he says, "I don't know what happened to it." But I would say something is broken on the inside and flung it so at great speed to the housing and chipped a bit off. I would say it's more than this ventilation hole. Thank you very much, the Fixer 69. The bells thing, this platform has been excellent for me. It's kept me going through that, and you guys have been brilliant. Yes, this is suboptimal. The good thing is I have a housing, but I'm lacking some of the internal parts. I don't have a new anvil. If the anvil's broke, if the other part's broke, the part that drives the outer anvil, I probably have one of them laying around too. I have a housing, but I don't think that's going to fix it, but we'll see. We have this here too to fix. This is a Hilti impact driver. You pull the trigger, it gives you a flash, it gives you a light. Sorry if you want a light for a fraction of a second, she'll do that job. If it's dark, you can see what's over there for 2 seconds. Just memorize where. That's all. That's the only usefulness this thing has at the minute. There's still some life in the battery. I haven't tested the battery or anything. New housing and internal. I would say, yeah, I would say that might be a fail tonight, but I'll get an anvil for it if I need one. We'll get it figured out. I was worried it might do you in, but your fight was better. Oh, well, no, thank you very much. I've done my best with it. I realised that once I have 3 things to attempt to fix tonight, and when I had Bell's palsy, I just had 1 thing to fix, and that was that. So it took time, But anyway, that's good. Thank you very much. There are 55 people watching. The question is, guys, what are we going to do? What are we going to do first? Are we going to do the nailer? Or do you want to see what's happening with this first? Or do you want me to attempt to fix this? Which one is it? I'm going to answer Big D's comment. I switch. What do we see? Big D's asking, is that Old Faithful? Martin saying impact driver. J-Bub's saying impact driver, and PC Fixer is saying impact or impact. Shoot me out, please, please. Richie750R, thank you for joining the stream. Big D was there. Big D was asking about Old Faithful. Big D, I'm pretty sure that you would have had this in front of you on your operating table one time. I think the Hilti's going to win. But we're going to do the Hilti first. But anyway, this was in Big D's operating table under warranty a few times. Let's get the wee code, This came from the local repair center or tire center, We're going to start with the Hilti, I think, guys. Shout me out and I'll donate 100. Big shout out to 750ER. He's going to donate $100,000 to Doctor Lefthandthread. Thank you very much. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll get on with that. The ratio's a little off. I hit the like button, guys, and we'll get on to business here. I'll turn around from that ugly person and take a look at that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except electricity. That definitely kills you. Yes, there you go. So that's Dr. Lefthandthread's advice. And don't be a fool. Kids, stay in school and do what Jesus would do. There you are. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, we'll get down to business with this. Get the live chat where I can see it. Not 100. Not 100. $50,000 will do all right. Just tap the like screen, 750, Richie 750 ER, it's all right. I'm only kidding, man. So what's wrong with this is lights are on and no one's home. So the philosophy behind this is we're going to open it and give it the works for this, and hopefully that helps it and brings it back to life. So we'll get the battery off it first. I think the battery's all right. It's lighting the lights anyway. Turn Dewalt to Hilti. Huh. Say G-Y. G-Y. Why do you want me to say G-Y? Oh, Jesus, I heard him. He's but I've heard it said that Jesus is a bit like Donald Trump Jr. He's only famous because of his dad. That's a joke, guys. Don't get offended. Yep, that guy. Oh, that guy. DSJ. We call him DSJ. I timed him out last night. I didn't ban him, but I timed him out. He's away harassing some woman. Are we having a bit of a tug or something? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what DSG does on a Sunday night? There's Fox Can Fix It and Jane Petro Gans. Good to see you. We're talking about DSG. DSG is sort of a one-hit wonder, I think. Not like a real JC, you know. He had a few greatest hits. Oh, look at this! Look at this! That's suboptimal, isn't it? How did you find that out, Martin? Thank you for the information. Last of the quiet compressor here, the quiet man. You ready? Here goes. There we are. That's the quiet man. That's probably all we'll need tonight to that. We'll give her a wee bit of a clean now. We'll give the motor a wee bit of a clean. There's a quiet compressor on now. Ionita says hi. Thank you for saying hi. Looks a bit better. Looks a bit better, surely, eh? Martin, don't be looking at them sort of websites. You get the seriously, you would get that from the websites that Martin seems to be talking about there. You get a computer virus. Your mouse would have to be put down. Right, I hope that this is the answer, because I don't have a spare internal mechanism for this geezer, and I wouldn't like to have to try and buy one if one were available. But Martin, thank you for sharing the information, because, you know, we're not here to judge people's viewing habits. We're just glad they're here. That's a bit of public information from Martin for anybody living in the UK. Keir Starmer has banned tugging the old chap, you know. There we are. Oh, sorry for the wobbly camera work. I would say, Martin, just wait till you're over 18, you know. Don't hurry, love, man. Anyway. Be nice if they were, all they do is talk about doing it. It's yeah, it's probably not the best hobby to have, watching those sort of websites. Probably bad for you psychologically, and can result in tennis elbow, possibly, if you do that too much. With all those medications, those blue things that are available now. Merton's 51. He's over 18. It's past the watershed and Merton's over 18, so we're all right. We can talk about a great deal many things. It's all about keeping people safe, you know. Don't grow up too fast, even you're 51. So they say. I can't understand why my eyesight's so good. Oh, I didn't do that right. Let's try again. Let's try it again. It's not unright. I didn't put it in right like one of them websites. I put it in the wrong place. Do you ever replace the batteries in one of your battery packs? Specifically, in one of my battery packs. There's over 30 repaired batteries in this workshop. People belong to other people that I have repaired for them, they haven't collected yet. You know? That's where we're at with the battery packs. If that helps. And if you go on my channel after this live broadcast, you'll see I have a worrying amount of battery content on my channel. And I have to warn you guys, it's not going to get any better. I probably have about 10 or 20, 15 maybe. 15 unreleased battery. Well, they're released to the members first, you know. But they'll come out normally every Sunday from now on to Christmas, like. Serious amount of unreleased battery videos. There's Richard Arroyo says, that's a Hilti impact driver. I hope it goes now after all that. It's put together now, isn't it? Where do you get them drill bits? I get them from Amazon. They're called Saber Cut. And if you can't get them, there's another wee one called Hacking. What does even get the name of it? Hacking. I think that'll be set because it's got everything. It's got everything from T5 up to T40. That covers nearly everything. We're thinking fixed. We are hopeful. We're hopefully optimistic. we need to get one on the board. Nope. Nah. Still. She's a bit better. We're gonna have to open her again, guys. Gonna have to open her again. She didn't work. We'll try a different battery just in case. Just in case. Nah. She's worse with that battery. So it's not the battery. Just in the off chance. We'll open her again. We could call it a fail and move on, but I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not going to leave this patient untreated. We can give her another blast. See if it helps. I thought she was a little bit trying to go a little bit more, but you know, that's probably the first dead spot in motor. Could be. Could be a dead spot in the motor. The brake cleaner usually does the job, but you know, something will work hopefully. And all the screws out. Paired together too well. Oh, I missed the screw. Usual. That's not the motor. No, it's likely not the motor. But we'll investigate that. We'll see. It's electronic. It's, yeah. It's whatever. Right. They're not clean enough, I know. We'll give them a wee blast. We'll have to give the switch a wee bit more attention than we had. The motor's likely not jamming or anything. It's not likely the motor, like you say. Battery connection terminal. Battery connection terminal. There's no obvious brakes in it, anyway, but we'll give it a blast, anyway. Give that a blast as well. APA, yeah. I have it lying around here somewhere. I have APA here somewhere. Right, we're gonna have to be more given here. This is one of my favorite things because I can't make it worse when it doesn't go. If it still doesn't go when I'm finished, at least we haven't lost anything. I think APA and them connections. You did give me APA, that's why I have APA. APA. You need a cotton bud. I don't need a cotton bud. I don't have a cotton bud there. What do I see? I don't have a cotton bud here. I wouldn't have one. We'll have to improvise. I don't have a cotton bud. I don't have Indian Pale Ale. I don't have Alabama Moonshine. I don't even have Pochine, sir. But I have a APA. Don't. Do not. Oh, you bitch. There's more microsurgery than I wanted to do tonight, but anyway, here we are. Feeling 49 watching, 183 watching. It says there, anyway. Jagga said hi. Not going to close at the top there, anyway, whatever I'm doing wrong. Oh, there it is. So, I think. No, that's not right. This was supposed to be the easy one. It's the one you guys want. I don't know why. That's not right. I get it open again. I'll have to see what I'm doing wrong here. That has to be set in there properly, anyway. Still no. Oh. Does not want to close. At the top. Any suggestions, guys? There's no coffee. Good man. I think I might have broke this switch making as I'm just spat on it, just as Mr. Zimmer frame says. Hey, whatever. I got it wrong again, Dad. Oh, there we are. Doesn't seem right somehow. The switch mechanism doesn't seem closed right or something. Something bad about it. Alright. We'll put a battery on to see if it makes any noise. We'll try it. No, we won't do that. No, this is not right. I could have my first feel of the evening, guys. No. She's not right. She's not even good. I found it that way. Well, the beauty of this one is when I got it, it didn't work. So, oh, see that? That's plugged out as well. I need to watch that. Anyway, when I got it, it didn't work. There's a ball there. That ball's not in the right position. That's what's wrong. That ball has to be underneath that spring. That is ball, is that? Oh. When I got this, it didn't work. And now I've been working on it for 20 minutes. It still doesn't work. So the net loss of all that is 20 minutes. It's not going to have a big bearing in the world stage. Oh, that's it now, I think. I think we've got it this time. Ooh. It is low stakes. When you when the thing was not working when you got it, and it's not working when you give it back, you're all right. Aye, the saying is, I'll either fix it or leave it that no one can fix it. That's the way the saying goes, Martin. See if we can get this in the shot for you guys to see us properly. See what I'm attempting to do here. I think that wire goes underneath. It would make more sense for that wire to be underneath, anyway. Ah, it would. Wouldn't it? I think. I'd be underneath all the way. Yeah. So we're doing Lupio Localidad Guepio Ferretiro says, hi. 301 watching, that's excellent. I think I'm going to have to have more feels in these guys because the feels seem to yield more reviews than the fixes. I'm having too many fixes at the minute. We need the feels. We need the feels. There has to be some better way of that sitting in. Just sits there. These are expensive, these Hiltis. They don't make this older stuff anymore, I don't think, but it still was expensive, you know. Expensive to buy. I think it's overpriced. It's way overpriced. And there's a wee plug there, right too. Look at that. You need to watch for these wee things. 277 watching. There's a wee plug out there as well. Yeah. If anybody remembers the Panasonics, these bore a striking resemblance internally to the Panasonic stuff. I really started fixing the Panasonic stuff. I didn't know what I was doing at all. Even worse than I am now. Believe it or not. Here we are now. There we are. Almost. Almost. Should let me plug stays on. Aye. I never remember having so much trouble with one of these. Usually it's just the first week cleaning would do it, you know. Doesn't want it a wee bit more attention. Let's see. These are fun to put a new chuck on, you know. It's the most awkward system that they have. And like, you know, it's not as if doesn't feel, it does feel. So they made it so elaborate. And you have to get the parts from Germany to fix them, and it's just mad. We get this together now. If you open a Panasonic drill, the switch looks exactly the same, and the motor looks very similar, and even the housing for the handle looks the same. The chuck's different, but the internals look very, very similar. Motor and switch, you know. No, we're not doing that today. We're just going to do we're going to move on if this doesn't work, you know. Because we're on. I spent 38 minutes in this one. We've only got we've only got about an hour and a half or so. It's just fix or feel. It's just what it can get done. Parts are, you know, if you can get them faulty, you order them with 3 weeks in advance, 2 or 3 weeks in advance from Germany. You phone up Hilti in England, they don't have any parts. They don't warehouse the parts. I've had to get chucks from Germany for these. That's they have a spare chuck sitting there. Didn't need one. Because they do feel. Peril time. If this doesn't go, I may have to move on to the next device. Because, you know, we can't spend all night in this one. We can give her a hard try and that's it. We get the switch together, which, yeah, looked dodgy at one stage. Fix her feel now, second time. No. It's my select button, guys. It's the first feel in weeks. It's going a wee bit. Don't think it's a switch, because the switch it's going to leave the turn. It's like a switch is kicking out on me. But anyway, that's the first feel of the evening, guys. Anyway, we'll go move on to this one now. This one's a bit of a riskier one, because I thought, because that was sort of going this afternoon when I tried it. Let's go. Let's try it out to see. I was trying a few nails on this, as you can see. I'll put a battery in there, she might go better. I'll get it right in there. I'll put a battery in there and we'll see. This is the second fail coming right up. We could have a full failure stream tonight. Well, it goes. This is riskier because we can only make this worse. This one goes, but he's not happy, so sometimes he didn't fire. So I have a set of springs stand by because that's the standard idea for this. This one's old as old. I don't think there's even an LED light in this. This is a type 1. No? No, all we're going to do is we'll have a set of springs. We're going to try a set of springs in her, and if we can put a set of springs in her and she still goes, we'll call it fixed. Our standards have lowered this evening dramatically due to disaster. Type 1. What age is a type 1 roughly? Would you guess if you had to hazard a guess? 2015 year manufacture. So that could have been bought 9-10 years ago. It's probably 9 years old. It's probably been in the field for 9 years. And that's a miracle for one of them. Usually they're in landfall long before that, to be quite honest with you. We'll get the back off her anyway. We'll see what's happening. That's tight. We'll see. We'll try something else. Oh, screwdriver here. Oh, that's tight. Oh dear, dear. That's not good. Look at the wear on the side of this. We'll have a look. That was tight now. Never seen one that was tight. Usually those M12 Milwaukee takes it off, but she was dead. Had to use Doctor Lefthandthread elbow grease, which is never something that I want to waste. I'm going to save it, you know. Oh, we've got a spring problem, I know. Surprised it was fired. I'm not going to put a profile on it, of course. We're looking at the underside of the profile, are we? I think somebody cross-threaded them screws or something. Maybe. What do you think? What do you think of that profile? You take a look. It's not getting one, I know. We'll change the spring. We'll change these springs. Guys, J-Bob says tight is not the right way. Change both the springs. Haven't got a profile. Haven't got a profile. Like I said to a guy one time, he said, why do you not change this? Why do you not change that in one of my videos? I said, well, you know, we're going to use what we have here because, you know, We want to use what we have. I have springs. Springs coming off in butts here. See that? Got too much wear on them. I'll change the springs, give her back to the boy and tell him, you know, if she needs any more work, she's not worth it. The springs were definitely broke. They're just multiple butts, so that's never good. That's sort of a suboptimal sort of thing from a spring. Springs are usually a thing that comes in one piece, you know. It doesn't really fill you with confidence. It's amazing she was still firing, so I'll maybe give the inside here a blast with brake cleaner as well, just to sweeten her up a little bit, you know. We've got plenty of viewers on there. Bang that like button, guys. Thank you. It helps the channel, helps the push out, helps people get exposed to my madness here on a Sunday night and my YouTube channel. It keeps me going, keeps me interested in making more videos and improving the channel and increasing the quality and everything that I can do as much as I can. Anyway, quality's maybe the wrong word for me, but anyway, it'll keep me showing up anyway. So there's the springs. And before I put the springs in, I'll maybe give on the air blast or brake cleaner. Just clean everything up. I'll put on the compressor again, I think. Smash that like button, guys. Type 1 is still shite, Big D says. It's the 2 cartridge springs still attached. I think so. Look to me. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Anyway. No, they're handy changed, the springs, but you know, it's amazing that this is still going. Big D says the Type 1 is still shite, even if it's new. Do you want to know something about these 692s? They no longer make this model. They got as far as Type 3, but they stopped making them. They stopped making them, make a new one. And you want to hear what I've heard about the new one? I've heard it's actually worse. It's actually worse than these. So they took a bad design and they made it worse and charged you more for it. Instead of a grey back, I think it's got a black back on it. I can't mind the number. I think it might be a DCN 930. I don't know what their idea is. Seems just madness. That's Dewalt for you. It is shite. The new one is shite. I thought these were bad enough. But anyway. It's amazing some people can get any life out of them and get not as much out of these as they do. I was saying fix, or I was saying feel. That's worse. Hope it comes out. Not sinking the nail now. She's better with the bad springs in her. Would I put more nails on her? Maybe she's out of nails. She's out of nails here. Anyway, we'll get more nails. This could be a bad night at the office, guys. Put more nails in there now. It's not sinking them. The battery's not flat. I made it worse, guys. Let me see the depth thing on her. Is there a depth thing in this? Apparently I'm not working. That's the Modern Innovative Corporation way. Is it okay? I'm not so sure. It's not just putting it down flush. Let's see. Hang on. Gonna ramp up again. No, she's not good. I'm not happy with her. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not happy with this device. There's 2 bars in the battery, so it should be doing something. CRC. Shorter nails in it. We're going to be shorter nails in it. We need a fix in the board here, guys. We're going to have nothing. We're going to have nothing. I don't have shorter nails. Some shorter nails. I think she might. We might have to retire these 2 devices tonight. Let's see what that is. Can't put the nails in properly, you know. Whatever else we didn't do properly tonight. Put them on the rest of the way with a hammer. Put the battery in. I should think in them shorter nails. Let's try again. I should think in the shorter nails. We'll call that fixed. Thanks for the suggestion, guys. Shorter nails is the answer. It's doing the 50mm nails fine, yeah. It's doing the 50mm nails fine. We'll call that fixed. We're calling it fixed. Oh dear, oh dear. Such a night at the office. Fix-ish. We'll take it. We'll be nails for this next episode. That there. Right, here we are. This is the wrench with the hole. There I put a battery in that to see what it's doing. Ralph Hendricks, I am located in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Patrick Boyle is telling me to invest in a pass load. I don't use a nailer. I'm only the doctor who doesn't really fix nailers, but takes on an odd Dewalt and his stupidity. So I'll not invest in anything. I'm located in an undisclosed location, County Tyrone. Anyway, there I put a battery in. We'll have to try her. We'll have to try her. No. We're not doing that again. I don't want a bit of metal hitting me in the face. I'm just rid of the Bell's palsy. I don't want to be wearing a permanent eye patch. My goodness. Anyway. Let's see if we can get this thing open. You see what she's done. Like I say, I don't have a new anvil for her. So I'll have to just, yeah. No, that's not good. You can see why the hole happened now. I was nearly afraid to put a battery in her. This one's got more impacts than your mama's headboard. Look at that. See the fault already. The anvil's broke. That's what's the problem. I don't have one. The rest it seems alright. I'm gonna have to order an anvil for that. That's where I'm at. So I'll just put the lid back on her. I had a new housing for her. Like I have a new housing here. You know, but hey. It's not gonna help us. It's not gonna help us. I wonder does it even fit that anvil? It's the wrong size for that anvil. It's a different size. Wouldn't even have worked anyway. Different size for the anvil. Different size of hole anyway. Doomed to failure there. I'll put it back together without the broken bit to see what happens. Smash that like button, guys. There's 301 people watching. That's amazing. Thank you very much. I've only 65 likes, so maybe I only deserve 65 likes tonight, so maybe that's proportionally okay. We could draw it out to eye, but I don't have another anvil, so we'll have to save that for another day. We don't have another anvil. So it could be this there. So that's about 2.5 fails tonight out of 3 so far. We're there in. We'll have to, and that was the 3 items that were up for repair. So this hasn't fixed itself in the meantime, anyway. Still fact. Well, it's not mine. I'd have to get permission to. I'd have to get legal scrappage on it. The guy would have to give it to me. But I used the anvil. I think I used the anvil. I'm going to take a look in case there is an anvil. I used the anvil. They even had a spare one of them. If that had been broke, I was okay. If that had been broke, I could have fixed it. Gary, send me an email. Send me an email. That's the only way you can get in contact. There's no real private message system on YouTube, so it's not, can't be done that way. What do I see? We're having a bad night, guys. But we can try and make it better, will we? Or we'll try and go full retard. I'll go full retard, maybe. What do I see? I'll write you down the email. I'll write you down the email if I have to write way in here. What do I see? DRLEFT at gmail.com. If you can read that. I've seen Milwaukee's that dirty. I have, Alexander. Yeah. No bother, Gary. You could fix one of your devices could be one of the fields next week. Anyway, what do we see? That's something to look forward to. Have one of these. Let's have a look at one of these. A Dewalt gun dropped down the stairs. Might be worth fixing that. This one works. This one works. But the chuck won't slacken. Something stuck in the chuck. Yeah, but that Dewalt is triggers brush. I've had 2 new motors and several anvils. That's triggers brush, triggers broom. This is last over years. It's a 2 new motors and 5 anvils. It's the same gun. I know what you're getting at now. It is that. Anyway, what do we see? Don't sander just clicks when it turns on. Maybe. That's the wee cordless sander, is it? That's a wee DCW210, whatever you call it. No, that's maybe a router, is it? A 210, I think it is. I might be worth looking at. I don't know if we chuck it. So I have to try and get this out of this, get this chuck sorted. Over what? No, they wouldn't know that. No, it's kind of one of this side of Atlantic, Big David. I appreciate the joke. We'll see. No. You know what's next, don't you? You know what's next. Does anybody know what's going to happen now? Does anybody know what's going to take place now? Yeah. Here we go. It's fair to say the power tool gods have had their revenge for all my handy fixes over the last year. I'm having a bit of a night, so I'm gonna have to just do something. I'm gonna have to express myself some way. I think this is the only way I can do it. I'm going to use the Parkside cutting disc. It should take about 5 of them. Yeah, I know. Fireworks are on the cards, guys. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. 205 people watching. We may as well put on some kind of show. They've had to endure all this failure and abject disappointment so far. Put it on right and take your time. That's what she said. Anyway, I think we'll lift this here. That's very flammable. Pot noodle tops aren't too bad. I'll remove these here as well. These aren't. We don't need them over there. Anyway, we'll plug in the grinder and see what happens. She didn't like that, the Parkside disc. She did not like that one bit. Not one bit did she like that. We'll see what way we're going to go here. We can get her turned around on the other way, can we? Lovely. We love it. We love it. There's Rose Quartz. Good to see ya. Good to see you, Rose Quartz. Good to see you on the stream. Smash that like button. We need more ladies on the stream. Rose Quartz is keeping the dream alive for us there. Because not a lot of the ladies are getting interested with the doctor's offering, you know. But we'll see. We'll put on a new desk. This desk's getting a wee bit low already. We'll put on a better quality desk, because these are cheap oil discs. Like. Cheap oil discs can be dangerous too. I want to see what else we got. I got these German ones one time. They're called Kronenflex Special. They're pretty good. Should save me. They're terrible discs, them Parkside ones. Terrible. I know we like to save money and I buy them for the crack, but you know, it'll take so money to take off that disc, and you know, we really don't waste time sort of changing the discs all the time. Hopefully this single disc will take it off now. I think it'll be enough. These are supposed to be real good discs. I think they're not bad. These are a messy job, I know. We just cut it off now. We've all plastic and all that messy stuff off now, so. Actually, them on, believe it or not. There we are. Let me get this off now. Let's see if these will take it. No, too big. There we are. That was tight. Broke the enemy butt off on it. Broke the enemy butt off on it. Oh well. Something else. There's me looking to do it a wee bit more sensibly, but no. Ooh. There we are. Let's see, we'll have to get that last one off there. This is how you do it, guys. This is totally health and safety approved methods of, oh, I'm afraid of these Parkside screwdrivers. Might actually break one end too. No, it's not going to work. Going to break the end after that. They're not quality. There's something better here. No. It worked. It helps to be a man of science, doesn't it? And that's not too wire. Don't know whether to use that screw or not. I might have screwed that out. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. It's coming off. Oh, that's far too easy. Oh, that's far too easy. Sorry about that. That was far too easy, guys. Expected to get more entertainment out of that one, but that's fine. Oh dear, oh dear. What are we going to put on it now? One of these new plastic ones. I'll do it rightly. So then I'll drill on it. Where am I from? Gabriel Garcia. I am in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. That's where I am, sir. That wasn't coming out anyway, that butt. Once you get that off, it was alright. As tight as I can get it. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'm calling that fixed. Thank you very much. No, you don't have to apologize for asking. Proper set of lock pliers. Let's see the vise. Parkside vise. We need to get one on the board, doesn't we? She doesn't sound all good, but she's, hey, it'll drill something. It's probably better than the one my leaf sent me. Didn't show you the one my leaf sent me. That's fixed. It's always fun to cut a chuck off. Who doesn't want to see a madman in a prefabricated workshop cutting a chuck off on a Sunday night? Oh, what do we see? What are we doing? There's the one my leaf sent me. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel very powerful. Could have used to chuck off that. Thank you very much, Gabriel Garcia. A lot of my audience comes from the USA, and I do appreciate you guys, because you know your tools, and you're a very, very good audience. You're just very American guys are they're not many trolls, I have to be honest. You know your tools, and you love your tools, and it's all good. What do we see? I'm going to smash that like button, guys. There's 150 people watching. Oh, it looks like a DCD 100, but it's not good. I don't like it. It's got a wee control board's good enough control board, but it's got the wee small switch, and I just don't think there's any power in it. I don't think there's any power in it. I did a video of it. Yeah. I'm just looking back in your can't be tight if it's a liquid. Joris Layton says. Wall grips, yeah. Or vice grips. It's always fun cutting a chuck off on a Sunday night. Thank you very much, Rose Quartz. Rose got a bit of a sausage party in her channel as well. Anyway, Fireman McDonald has just farted. Thank you for sharing that with us, but you know, I can't smell it from this undisclosed location in County Tyrone, so it's sort of wasted in me, you know. With 80 likes, that's not bad. I'll take it. It's maybe not as good as last week. We got over 100 likes last week. Unless you want to put it in a jar and sell it to some of your OnlyFans or something. Anyway, thank you very much. Very, very, very much for all your reviews tonight. That's 154 watching at the minute. We're 1 hour 23 in. We had 2.5 fails. With 2.5 fails and 1 fix. I think that's what we'll call it. Sort of all right. I'm not happy with the way the wee Hilti turned out. It's kind of the first one I wasn't able to bring back by that method, and to give her a hard try. If you could harness that gas, you could turn it into a renewable energy, Fireman McDonald. And if you're actually a real fireman, you need to be careful because you understand the danger of gas being released into the atmosphere. Stay away from naked flames. Thank you, Carl. I seen you commenting on one of my videos. I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, you all right, Carl? Good to see you. Good to see you anytime. Right, he's releasing them chemical weapons over there wherever he is, Fireman McDonald. He's eating too much McDonald's. That's what's wrong. That'll give you gas. Smash that like button, guys. We only get 82 likes. 82 likes. That's okay. But you know, we've got to do better. I got to do better next week. I got to get you a few fixes. I have no idea what next week's going to bring. This is like Forrest Gump's box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But it's actually probably nice I had a few fails tonight, so it brings home the reality of this here. Carry on. If you only see the videos where I'm trying to fix something, and hey, it's fixed. Yeah. Ends with me going biz in the drill, you know. You're not getting the full reality. I like the fact that these live streams, I went on the blind there, and like it's just like I hadn't got the parts for the impact wrench, or could have fixed it. The Dewalt nailer, I put springs in it, it's probably over the hill. The Hilti's probably past its sell by date. You know. So yeah, that's reality for you. Well, we'll get some stuff for next week. I don't even know what next week's going to bring, or who's going to bring me what next week. There's somebody actually got in contact today, and they were going to send me some batteries from Liverpool. Try the nailer. It'll be dried out by the morning. I'll take a look at it in the morning, maybe. We'll see, anyway. Burn the nailer. That might be a better idea. The nailer is wet and will work. It'll probably be alright, you know. We could try it again because she's time to dry it. She's a wee bit of time to dry it. Instead of brake cleaner does dry it quick, you know. She was working with the 50mm nails, so we'll put the long nails back in there again. Let's see. Where is the long nails? There's the long nails. If he doesn't use over 50mm nails, she's alright. We'll see. There we are. There's long nails in her now. Let's try. She's not sinking the bigger nails. No, she's not sinking them. She won't sink the bigger nails, but there's not much we can do about that. New driver. She's not worth a new driver. Yeah. You might have to buy a new nailer. I think she's manufactured in 2015. He could probably afford to move on, Sometimes you got to move on. Moving on's hard to do. But there you are. His watch has ended. It's no shame for it. It's manufactured 10 years ago, that nailer. Tell him he's got a 50mm nailer instead of a 50mm to 90mm nailer. So put the 50mm nails back in there and say, color fixed. Anyway, that's it. 144 people watching, only 85 likes. And we've nearly done an hour and a half, so we're not too bad. We've got an hour and a half fun. And we did get the cut a chuck off, which I hope you enjoy that as much as me. I do enjoy that immensely. And Cronin, it's Cronin Flex Blade did powerful well. The Parkside one, not surprisingly, did not do well. The money, it's not worth spending money on a driver now that like Big D says it's not worth it. She's not worth the driver. You just gotta have to use her for 50mm nails. Anyway, so we're nearly an hour and 30 minutes in. Hit that like button if you didn't hit it on the way in, hit it on the way out. Put a wee comment. The wee comments always help. If you want to put a wee comment on any of the videos at any time and watch the videos, stay in contact with the channel. We will have probably reached 100 Sunday surgeries by the end of September, I think. This is episode 91, so we'll reach episode 100. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I'm going to have to maybe do something for you guys, maybe do a giveaway. Give this. No, we'll think of something. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll get to episode 100. I'm glad you guys liked it. I do enjoy the live streams, the lifeblood of this channel. I do look forward to them. They do cheer me up on a Sunday night. They're the antidote, the post-Monday blues. They give me a wee bit of entertainment that I don't have to think about going to work tomorrow or whatever. Give all the feels away. Well, somebody can have that. I might take a look at that, see if I give it a set of brushes and that and give that away. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good to see you, Big Nick Energy. Aye, good man. Well, I had stopped doing the Sunday surgeries until about 3 ago. I'm back in now. I missed about 10 weeks worth of Sunday surgery, so we should have been on episode 100 by now. We should have been there, but we'll have to wait the no work for J-Bubs in a while. Congratulations. If there's one aspect to being off sick, I liked it was not having the Monday blues and just me and the missus entertaining each other. It wasn't bad. So hit that like button and thank you very much for viewing. And I'm going to end the stream here. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Guys from USA, guys from Canada, guys from much closer on the same landmass I'm on. And you know, if you do want to get in touch on this platform, there's not a message thing. You just have to probably email me. So thank you very much. Ciao for now. Dr. Left Hand Thread out.